This is the monthly reading for the sign of Leos for the month of June, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please check the May monthly readings or the captions to get a gauge of which sign of yours, Sun, Moon, and Rising, resonates the truest to my readings. Leos, you guys are going to be very high with your intuition in the month of June. You guys might be secretly doing things. You might be having certain power struggles that you are not really, it could be struggles within yourself, or it could be struggles in your outside world. You might not be exposing it to a lot of people. It might be like a secret for you. But I'm seeing that you guys are very intuitive in the month of June. You are able to create a lot of intuitive connections out of things playing in your reality as hardships, or when something goes not in the expected route or in the expected route, you're able to make the connections of how it connects with your energetic thoughts, actions, or someone else's intentions, thoughts, or actions towards that particular thing playing out with you. Leos, yeah, so you guys are going to be getting stronger and stronger intuitively. You guys might also even be praying, but yeah, your intuitive knowledge is going to be getting stronger out of it. Could be a love situation that you probably connect with this person at a very, very high emotional level. It could be a very strong soulmate of yours, and you are having struggles being able to manage things with this person, and that is revealing a lot of intuitive secrets to you, esoteric secrets to you as to why it could be happening. There might be people meddling at a higher dimension with your connection. There might be people affecting your connection. There might be arguments that might arise in your connection, but I'm seeing that you guys have a very strong bond emotionally, very strong bond emotionally. There might be conversations that might be a little aggressive about how much the person puts in. There will be arguments about how much the person is able to put in into the connection in terms of their contribution. Yeah, they might be a little too focused on themselves, and you are gaining a lot of knowledge. Either you and your person, you guys are having a lot of talks with each other. That is going to be, you probably both of you have a very strong spiritual connection, because of which whenever you guys talk, there's going to be a huge amount of understanding spiritually about the things that happens between the both of you that others could be affecting from the outside, either physically by people playing games, or especially male figures in each of your lives playing games, or structures in your lives that you need to bend around to benefit the connection that you both share with each other, to be able to express it to each other. You guys are going to be sharing with each other, like you guys are going to have epiphanies together, and I'm guessing that it comes more from the feminine energies end. You don't see it yet, but when you do see it, it's going to make a lot of sense with your esoteric knowledge, and how a lot of things will spiritually enhance your understanding. You're the feminine energy. You love this person a lot. It could also be a same gender kind of a connection, because I see two queens here. Or both of you would be very high on your esoteric knowledge in the month of June, which means that 5D energy is going to be a lot more predominant, playing out between the both of you in terms of your understanding. And especially because a lot of us are in quarantine, I don't know how it's going to be in June, but a lot of us are more in touch with our spiritual sides, which is the feminine side. So maybe that is why it's coming through. If so, I'm seeing that whoever you're dealing with, that person is very much into focused on their own reality, but when you guys have conversations, it creates a lot of intuitive hits of how things happens in the day to day, and how the struggles play out. All right, yeah, but you definitely have a lot of love for this person. Even this person, they have a lot of love for you, and you guys are walking away from things that or you are walking away from things that you previously invested your emotions into that did not serve you. Is you're now realizing with your intuition why you should not be focusing on that emotionally, and where you should be putting your focus. You're shifting your focus into a new area, and that is creating the bond that exists between the both of you to be existing at a new level of foundational strength. There might be ups and downs that's happening because of this person being focused a lot more on themselves. There might be people from the outside that is talking. Someone is going to get some kind of an offer. It could be a job offer that offers them a new level of independence financially. This could be you or the other person, but there's going to be either you or the other person has a lot to handle throughout the day. It's not just the connection, it's a lot of things that you guys have to really balance. Maybe it's a balance of time, and this person is a lot more focused on their independence, and that creates the emotional strength between the both of you to get a little overlooked, and that might create a little bit of strain. There might be people from the outside trying to control the connection and create this disparity between the two of you, or create the emotional connection to get lesser, and you might be intuitively getting that that is why this person is having to focus more on themselves. Or this could be you might be focusing a lot more on yourself, and the emotion share between you and the other person might be a little lesser. But I'm also seeing that money for you guys this month is going to be really good, Leos. You guys might be getting some kind of an offer, but there might be things that you need to work out with the authority people within that work structure, that so that it benefits you and them equally. But whatever they have to offer, it's something that fulfills you emotionally. It's something that matches with your creative, your intuitive, your feminine side, and the masculine side. That is your reality, and whatever you have to give in terms of your emotional side, both are balanced. Your emotions also balance. What you get in terms of the results in your reality is also balanced. All right. And I'm seeing that you, if it's money, you're emotionally very focused on that, and you're walking away from things in the past that you were investing your time into that might have not given you a lot of results, and you're walking into a new level of stability with this particular thing. But you might be also very busy with this, and you might be trying to really balance your time with it, allot your time properly to everything that matters to you. So you might even get some kind of an email saying that they accept you as a part of their team or something like that. Yeah, that they want to collaborate with you, and this might give you a sense of independence. Yeah, but if you're connecting with a person, I see that there are people from the outside trying to gain control over this, you and this person, your connection. They want to have you or the other person single, or you both to be separate, and you guys are getting understanding on that and how to be controlling it. You guys are not making any moves as much. You might not be making moves on how to be controlling it. You might be connecting with another Leo, Piscean, an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, an Aries, or a Scorpio. There are people from the outside really spying on you or the person you're dealing with, and they want to control the situation. And you or the other person, you are not budging, you're not making any actions, you're keeping your solitude, you're keeping away from everything that affects the situation and gives the control to the other people. Even if you make one move, you know that the stalkers or people from the outside, this is your card by the way, people from the outside, they're going to get hints on what to be acting on. So you are not making your moves, you are just staying in your zone. You are learning a lot through this process of how things are unfolding as to how you can gain control by not doing anything at all, because anything you do will give them the power at some level. Even if it is positive for you, it will be giving them some kind of power. Even if it is negative for you, it will be giving them some kind of power. So you're very careful as to how you act in this situation. So basically you don't know how to be acting in this situation, so you're not making any moves, you don't have any clarity as to how you can gain control over this particular situation. In the meantime, you're keeping within your safe place and learning a lot. You've matured a lot about how different directions, you're learning on what direction you should be taking. In the meantime, I'm seeing that you and the other person might be having quite a bit of time a little bit separate, not like actually separate, but like they might be having things to be doing in their life and you might be having things to do in your life, and that might be causing a lot of, you might be feeling you love this person a lot, but you're gonna have to bite a bullet, making you feel like, you have to emotionally feel a little hardened out of having to take that situation. Like, you have to be understanding in that situation because you love the person. You might be feeling a little bit like that, especially when this person has to be isolating themselves to take control of the situation in their own life, which might be something to do with outside people interfering with the level of control. Might be something that you are trying to bite a bullet and accept and be emotionally strong about. It's not something that you're very happy with, but you have to just be strong about it emotionally, and you know that, and you know how to do that. I'm seeing that you are going to be in your power with your emotions and you're going to manage it. But overall, Leos, you guys are going to be having a really good month. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, you guys are going to have a lot of new opportunities. Money looks amazing for you guys. So you guys want a complete new beginning with this person that you're connecting with, and you're waiting for that. You're waiting for a transformation, waiting to finally change. There might be a sudden ending in communication with this person, and that might scare you a little bit, but you're just trying to stay emotionally strong in case there's a sudden ending in communication. Or it could just be a brief unexpected ending in communication because of technical issues, because I think Mercury retrograde is going to be coming in June. So by around the end of June, there's going to be something that's going to be coming in that's going to expose to you guys how the transformation that is taking place in previous times. During previous times, you guys might have felt very stabbed in the back, you and the person you're dealing with, because I feel like you guys are working hand in hand. But like, yeah, you're waiting for a new beginning, you're waiting for transformation, you're waiting for all the times that things happened in the past that was like, that left you feeling backstabbed, taken a lot of pain, and you're waiting for that to balance out. You're waiting for you and this person to be able to connect without having to defend yourself from outside influences. I'm seeing this lot of outside influence, you guys. For you and this person, your connection is being eyed on by a lot of people. There's a lot of competition and you're really trying to fight down. There are times when you feel like you do have an upper hand over the people, but it's still like you're actively having to fight them down. And there are times when you feel like you don't have the upper hand over these people, and they are equally as powerful as you when it comes to the effect they could have in affecting this connection from going forward. Okay, but you're trying to find that balance, and this month you will really feel intuitively like it's actually getting there. You just have to wait and be emotionally strong till that whole process of how the universe makes it happen for you guys, where like the bad ends finally and the good takes over, and everything from the outside that's affecting the connection that you have guarded so many times out of a lot of bad things happening between you and the other person out of outside influences. You're just waiting for that to pass and balance, and in the meantime you're staying emotionally strong. So now you're at that place where you understand everything that happens in terms of dynamics between you and the other person, as to what is actually the truth between you and the other person, how much of it is you and the other person, and how much of it is the outside influences. I do see a lot of transformation happening. You might have wanted you were always very hopeful about having a new beginning, and you kind of got hardened emotionally because no matter how much you kept hoping, it always like turned out wrong, and you kind of stopped hoping. You kind of got scared to be hoping for anything better. And in the month of June, there's going to be a transformation with that. Okay? All the hurt that you had to go through is going to get transformed, and you're finally going to reach a place of balance where you understand everything. You're able to balance out everything in your reality, whatever happens with this person, and you're able to defend with a higher level of understanding. Even though there are going to be attacks, you know how to be defending it, but you're still in that zone where, when is it going to move, when is it going to move? I put in so much, but it's still like I'm not getting anything that I expect out of this connection. It's not, definitely not between you and the person, because I see the Two of Cups and the Strength card, which is you guys are able to very well manage intuitively. You guys are very spiritually connected, and that's why you're able to manage together at a physical level, but intuitively guided at a physical level to be managing the different situations that comes at you guys. But there's a lot of outside influence, and you are tired of having to constantly be on that defensive mode. So that is really tiring, you guys. But there's a lot of positivity that is coming in the month of June in terms of intuitive clarity and higher intuitive understanding over everything. So it is just a mind state, Leos, that you guys are choosing to be in, because I see that everything is positive, but emotionally you guys are more dwelling on what has not come through. What has come through is a lot more than what has not come through, but you guys still want that ultimate freedom from everything which is external of an influence standing between you and this person. So you're just waiting for that to be happening. I don't see more than that for you guys, Leos. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new growth between you and the other person. So whatever situation you've been waiting for and you've been feeling stuck for quite some time, where you've been defending and you've been attacked, you've been defending, you've been attacked, you've been defending, you've reached your limits and still you've been attacked and you're defending, and you're just like, how long can I go? I know that I'm winning, but it's not moving any forward. It's just in that defend, attack, defend, and I protected my territory, whatever I share with this person. But when is it going to move forward than that? Because that is not what a connection is all about. But because of the interferences from outside, you feel like whatever you guys are meant to experience, it's not moving at the level that it should be moving. So you're waiting for that growth to be happening, and I'm seeing that in June it's going to come for you guys. You're going to get new growth into situations that were stuck between the both of you because of outside influences. I'm seeing new way of dealing with a situation that gives you even a higher level of upper hand with dealing with the outside forces acting to stop you and the other person from being in happy union with each other. I see a lot of people very riled up and not wanting this connection. Yeah, you guys are finally gonna get the ultimate understanding to how you can move the situation forward into the forever future or whatever future you want to be at with this person. You know this person and you are capable of so much of emotional happiness, like you could literally just zone off and be in that world with that person right now. But because of these outside influences, you're not able to do that in a very peaceful way, be it with your real reality, or just with the time that you spend with the person. So something is going to happen in June that's finally going to step in and create a new way that you both can with each other, so that you can experience the ultimate level of emotional happiness that you both deserve and are guided by the universe to be experiencing. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, Leos. Let me just do a money spread. I don't see a lot. I see that you guys are going to have a lot of spiritual growth. I see that you guys are going to be investing in yourselves a lot. I see that you guys are going to be gaining a lot of information that really balances out a lot of things for you in terms of how to be working something with some kind of a project that you've been learning a lot about. You're going to get even more higher clarity as to how to be managing it with the resources that you have. You're going to be establishing a very high level of structure with that particular project. You might even find yourself very busy and you might have to isolate yourself, but like wherever you are, you feel like your work is showing up for you and it's making you feel really good. You can zone off in that zone and feel very accomplished while you're at that. In the meantime, you are also looking into how you can control further direction with that particular project. Like you've reached a certain stage and you're very happy with it in June, and now you're looking for further ways that you can expand and see how you can grow further. But you don't have the direction yet, but you're learning a lot. You're spending a lot of time researching and understanding in different ways of how to be getting to that point. Maybe when you don't reach that understanding, it kind of gets you a little emotionally tough and hardened. Like I put in so much of effort, but I still didn't get it. I will still keep moving. I still have the belief, but the fact that I didn't get it, I have to feel that pain. You're going to be feeling that a little bit about not getting that new feeling that you were expecting out of the situation to come through. You're going to get a lot, but there's something that you're expecting, and that might be a little hard to take place, especially because you're looking for some kind of a decision that you want to be making in terms of a forward future direction with getting ultimate control over whatever you're doing, and you want a complete brand new beginning out of this particular thing that you're doing. Money wise, I'm talking money wise, and you know the potential for this and you want to take a risk with this, but you know that it's going to be a long time that it's going to take for it to fully transform to become what it truly deserves to be in your life. Also, for some of you guys, you might not be able to take a risk with this particular thing for some reason. There might be things that is tying you down. It could be father figures or just structures you are being bound by, that you're trying to gain control over. You're feeling hard about the fact that you are wanting a new beginning, but it's really hard to get, and it's going to have to go through a lot of transformation, and you will feel a stage of transformation happening to that, the potential of whatever you're doing. You will see a stage of how it's transforming, and the transformation is going, it's going to go through a sudden ending happening with whatever you're doing, but that happens for good, so that you will be able to regain balance. It's something that you were not having balance previously, and you're finally going to be getting the balance. And your overall energy is the Four of Cups, which is, again, you don't want to be dwelling on the things that happened in the past. You don't want the past to repeat. You don't want the things that happened in the past to put you down in terms of your efforts, in terms of your expectations emotionally. You don't want that to happen. You want to move forward from that. And there were a lot of uncertainties and emotional times that you had to spend, and you don't want that. You don't want to be facing that. So in the month of June, you are really stepping into a huge new level of your power, and you want to expand on that, but also intuitively you're going to get highlight, like it's like the universe is going to guide you rehab, and that's going to scare you, because you're going to feel like, okay, so I accomplished all this now there's still more, a lot more that I got revealed to me right now, and that is like a scary place to be if you're not prepared for that. But yeah, there will be benefits for it, but the realizations are also going to cause you to realize that there's still a lot more that you need to go through in terms of transformation to create that new beginning that you're looking for, and that freedom that you're looking for, and the potential that you see with the situation. So Leos, I'll just do a quick money spread for you, just exclusive money spread for you guys. Okay, so Leos, in terms of your money, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. At the beginning of the month, you guys are going to feel a little stuck. You guys are going to be feeling stuck because you guys are in waiting period, waiting for things to start up again, probably because of the quarantine and everything that's happening. And that might make you might feel a little trapped, especially mentally, about what could be the possibilities if this keeps going, because things are not in your hands. You're going to feel helpless. You're going to feel like things are not in your hands. Your hands are tied, and you just have to be in the waiting mode. You know that you have the enlightenment as to why it's happening, and you know that it's going to get better. Okay, but it will get better. Okay, so you guys also might be finding something which is very emotionally fulfilling in the meantime, to distract yourself from the anxiety that you're having about one aspect of your money that you have to be waiting on. It could also be that whatever you guys are having anxiety about and feeling stuck about, that is going to be moving, it's going to be transcending, and you're going to be feeling that there's going to be movement in the situation, and whatever is your desirable outcome, that is going to be playing out for you. So there's going to be a wish that's going to be finally fulfilled for you guys, and it might create a lot of anxiety for you in the beginning, but it's actually going to come through positively for you. At least you will get some kind of information or some kind of realization that will make you feel emotionally happy, even though physically it might not be showing yet for you. You're going to be emotionally happy that things are moving in a way that is going to be positive for you. You're going to get some kind of a positive direction that is going to make you feel like, oh my god, whatever I was fearful of, it's like, you know, it's like a wish come true for me over those things. You guys are learning and fixating your focus on something new, and there's going to be a huge transformation in terms of that. Maybe that area, you guys are going to get a lot of new growth. Whatever you were doing currently, that is going to get completely thrown out, and there's going to be a new way or direction that you guys are going to be forced to be pursuing. This might be something that is divinely guided, and that's why external situations are interfering with that particular project that you are focused on. You're learning, and you're literally zoned out, so badly zoned out when you guys are doing it, in a very good way, by the way. And also for some of you guys, because you guys are so zoned out into that particular thing, it might create issues at home. Okay, you might be a little isolated because you guys are feeling so good emotionally while you're doing it, and that kind of helps you stay away from the anxiety that you're feeling out of the other situation being stuck. So you guys found a different outlet, and that might create a little bit of discordiality with people in your life, or people within your work, or people in your business. They're like, everything's going down, why is this person so happy, and setting focus on something else. So your focus is going to create like a ruckus around you. Yep. Again, your card has come out, Leos. You guys are like so strong in your reading. Yeah, you guys are going to get your due diligence for whatever you are working on in June. You're going to see that whatever effort you're putting in, immediately you're getting back in return for whatever you're putting in. Also, whoever has issues with whatever you're doing in terms of whatever fulfills you emotionally, it could be a second project, could be the same thing, but whatever it is, where you're staying emotionally happy, you kind of find a way to balance things out with the people who, with the new thing that stepped in and restructured everything for you. You guys, you're gonna find a way to balance it out. It could also be that you're balancing what you get out of your money in terms of your reality, with one thing stopping and the other thing you're using the other thing to balance it. Whatever it is, investments or whatever, you're going to find a way to balance it. There might be, again, power struggles if with people at work. You might be getting a lot more popularity, and that might be creating power struggles with people. You might be feeling a sense of accomplishment, and again, that might be creating power struggles with people. They might not be very happy about the fact that you are getting attention in a different direction, and you are feeling very accomplished, and you're feeling very good every time you feel the sense of victory with whatever you're doing. Also, whatever you're doing, it takes a lot of effort, I'm seeing, so you have to struggle a lot to get to a point of balance with this particular project that you're pursuing. Even though it emotionally fulfills you, you have to go through a lot of things that you need to learn while you're doing it. And once you learn and you apply it, it's so worth it, because you get the victory that you desire and you feel so accomplished with it. You're so focused on whatever you're doing. It takes a lot of time, and every part of it that you're crafting takes a lot of time, but you're very, very, very focused on it. Some of you Leos might even be starting a new job, and you're going to be feeling accomplished about the fact that you're using the new job to balance the stagnancy in another direction of money that you were previously pursuing. Overall, Leos, for you guys, from the beginning of the month, forget the first week, but yeah, wow, Wheel of Fortune, as you keep working on this particular project, you're going to get more and more victory. You're going to feel more and more accomplished. Each accomplishment is going to drive the next bit of the part of the process, whatever you have to be doing with this particular project. You're just so involved in it, and that is actually going to create like a beautiful Wheel of Fortune moment for you, where like things are going to be going in your favor. You're going to get motivated by each time the thing roll out in your favor, and it motivates you even more to be putting more and more time and effort into whatever you're doing. You're definitely getting a balance of whatever you require from the situation. You're definitely getting victory. You're definitely feeling accomplished from within, feeling like you're learning a lot, okay, and whatever you're learning, you're able to apply it in the next bit of whatever you need to be doing for the project. And that is actually, and also it could be that while you're doing it, you're like just spending a lot of time doing it. It's like once you start doing it, if you start doing it in the morning, next thing you know, it's like the sun is setting. So that way, and you might be getting some kind of acknowledgement from people appreciating your work that makes you feel really good emotionally. This could also be you looking at the same particular project from different angles of ways, or discovering different angles or ways that you could be doing it in ways that fulfills you emotionally. So Leos, overall, you guys are having a really good money reading for June. Very, very beautiful reading. Just stay through for the first 3-4 days when you think that you're trapped, but then you'll find that emotional spot that is like beautifully happy, and you'll shift your focus to that new thing, the creative project, whatever you are using to create a transformation in your life, to bring in the balance out of this entrapment that you're feeling in your own head about a different situation. And then whatever you learn from this, it's gonna take all your focus into it. Whatever struggles you have to go through it, you have to manage it in different ways. The same problem could present itself again to you, but it could be in a completely different form. So the way you have to deal with it is completely different, and this makes you feel so beautifully accomplished, because you're actually accomplishing a lot for yourself with the level of learning that you're doing out of practicing it. And it's beautiful, and you're spending a lot of time on it, and you're getting whatever you require out of it. All right, okay. You might also be distancing yourself from people and acting very cold. You might also get some kind of an idea or intelligence or clarity as to how to be manifesting more into your reality with this particular thing that you're involved with. Yeah, and move away from things. Now you will feel like, okay, now I have the clarity to be moving away from things that was posing a threat to me. Again, your 9 of Pentacles, you guys are going to be feeling very accomplished. You're going to be moving from that point. Now you know that this, after this happens, this particular situation is going to make you feel very, now whatever I need to do, I feel like I can do it. Okay, you will hit that clarity because you've literally proved to yourself that you were at a place where you didn't know how to do it, but this made you emotionally happy. You had to go through a lot of struggles, okay, and you aced through that accomplishment and applied that even more and even spend a lot more of time. So there's definitely something a lot very divine for some of you guys even might be traveling short distance or long distance, because I see the world card with the Six of Swords. But yeah, you will definitely feel positive and hopeful about what all you could do with this particular project. And you might not be having much now, but you know that you're headed to a direction where you can be financially independent with justice. And a lot of people might not be very happy about this, or there might be dissatisfied people, or there might have been a lot of challenges that you have to go through where different routes will end up making you feel dissatisfied. But you know that during those times you just have to keep moving and going and be a little emotionless at those times and just keep going without involving your emotions into it. Just keep going and keep using everything that you have in terms of your knowledge, whatever you've gained, or your resources, your emotions, whatever you have, in pushing forward till you reach that point. So Leos, that's your reading for the month of June. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.